time to meet the starting five for your Milwaukee Bucks. At guard, 6'4", wearing 0, At guard, 6'3", number 21, Drew Holiday. And forward, 6'7", wearing
the NBA on, and let's go.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members...
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Brown in at the 5. And for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's MP in at center. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. 5 to shoot. Porzingis finds Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Holiday left side. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A nice shot by MP.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
Brunson against Holiday. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Doncic. He had 27 points last game. It's Brown on the wing. Plays it up off the glass.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
To the inside. Giannis, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Finney Smith passes to Porzingis.
Once Porzingis gets some momentum, just get out of the way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, he had 18 points. MP's shot is good.
How about 3 or 4 up the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. No one covering.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Number 47.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the first one drops. Good on both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. To the middle. Porzingis against MP. Back to Holiday. It's stolen. Brunson with a clean look, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And they're on the break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Right side, Porzingis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Porzingis can't hit. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. MP looking around. Pass to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength, has really been a factor in his overall development.
Now, here's Doncic. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow, he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
MP against Kleba. Middleton on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
On his first quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Bucks ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein, and it's Burke in at the point guard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He scored 18 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jones is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Brown's checked in, and in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Here's Cauley Stein after the made shot from MP. It's Hardaway with the drive, and the shot goes down. Hardaway has got his first points of the game.
Hardaway Jr., guys, doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Connaughton passes to MP. Down low. Here's Portis. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Hardaway. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Cauley Stein against MP. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the 7-footer Willie Cauley Stein. Tremendous. So it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
For wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. MP is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday and a point. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Giannis. High, arcing shot. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Doncic.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And the basket by MP.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Porzingis inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 3. Here's Brunson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks leading by 7. And here is MP. 14 points for him. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. MP kicks to Middleton. Holiday, the pass to MP. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the dunk by MP.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
Brown outside. Porzingis passes to Doncic. From downtown, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Teardrop shot, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Dallas calls timeout.
Kevin, I don't think we can overstate how big a deal it was for Holiday to come to the Bucks. I mean, this team went after him hard, and you can see why. He's such a terrific all-around player and a great leader as well.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Drew Holiday. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Moses Brown. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Here's Cauley-Stein following the bucket by the Bucks. Now the pass to Hardaway. It's rebounded by Portis.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hardaway for three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee leading by 11. MP passes to Portis. Allen outside. Back to MP. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
The three. Another three for Dallas.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Bucks lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley-Stein, and it's Burke in at the 1. Doncic against Portis. Fires the 3. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it. They're led by as many as 14 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Jones in the post, guarded by Hardaway. Connaughton kicks to Allen. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Portis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. MP against Kleber. Back to MP. Misses from short range. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. To the middle, here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Timeout called, the Bucks. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Jones. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brown's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Trey Burke.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Count it. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Brown against MP. Middleton outside. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And now it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Hot pass to Porzingis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Shoots inside. Middleton can't get it to go.
2 minutes.
Mavericks trail by 10. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Doncic. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're up by 8. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. 1:53 left in the game. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Can't hit that one. Good defense by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. Defense needs to make an adjustment.
The 3 for Doncic. The offensive rebound. Porzingis lays it up and banks it in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
MP dishes to Middleton. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to MP. Now Middleton. The tray. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And playing this team only twice on the year, yet you have to feel good about their strategy and execution. Tonight, they complete the season series sweep against the Mavericks. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The three for Doncic. Drills the three-pointer.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's MP, and it's blocked by Brown. Feeds to Doncic. Lob pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.